Hi, my name is Zoe Shen. I'm a big fan of all kinds of sports, and basketball was the first one I got into. NBA, being the top basketball league in the world, is always evolving and getting better. 2022 saw the NBA become social media most followed professional sports league, with around 29.4 billion video views across all platforms. One of the reasons is the incredible performance of players on offensive end. My research question is how did the offensive performance of NBA players change following the implementation of hand-checking rule in 2004-2005 season? The hand-checking rule, implemented in 2004 and 2005 NBA season, marked a significant shift in how defense was played. Prior to this rule, defenders could use their hands and forearms to obstruct offensive players, especially on the perimeter. The introduction of this rule aimed to reduce the physicality of the defense, potentially giving offense players more freedom and space. My research proposed to investigate the tangible impact of this rule on players' offensive performance. Did it lead to increased scoring? Did it change shooting efficiency? These are the questions at the heart of the study. Moving to the variables. For the dependent variables, I'm looking at offensive performance metrics, including points per game, field goal percentage, and three-point percentage. These metrics were selected because they provide a direct measure of a player's offensive output and are crucial indicators of how rule changes could affect players' performance. The independent variables is the time period related to the hand-checking rule implementation. I will compare the statistical performance of players in the season before and after the 2004 and 2005 season. This comparison aims to isolate the effect of the rule change on player performance. However, it's important to control for other variables that could influence the results. These control variables include the player's position, minutes played per game, performance of teammates, and other rule changes. Therefore, I will select players who were active in both periods to ensure continuity in the analysis. The primary focus will be on guards and small forwards, as these positions were most likely to be impacted by the hand-checking rule. Each of these factors could potentially affect the player's performance and must be accounted for to ensure the validity of the finding. As for data collection plan, I will use multiple approaches to gather both quantitative and qualitative data. This strategy will provide a well-rounded perspectives on the impact of the hand-checking rule change. Firstly, video analysis of NBA games will play a crucial role. By closely examining game footage from before and after the 2004 and 2005 season, I can observe how the hand-checking rule influenced gameplay. This analysis will focus on changes in defensive and offensive strategy, player spacing, and how the flow of the game. It's one thing to see numbers change, and it's another thing to visually witness how the game dynamics evolved. Secondly, I will rely heavily on public available NBA statistics for quantitative data. Websites like NBA.com and basketballreference.com will show detailed player and game statistics. I will extract data on the points per game, field goal percentage, and the three-point percentage for a range of players. The goal is to complete a dataset that covers several seasons before and after the rule implementation to ensure a comprehensive analysis. Moreover, sports news websites such as ESPN will supplement this data. These sites provide not only statistical data but also experts' analysis, historical context, and potentially interviews and quotes from other players, coaches, and analysis about the period of the rule change. Such information can provide invulnerable context to the numbers, offering insights into how the role was perceived and its impact on team strategy. Finally, online sports forums and communities like Reddit's NBA discussion will be a unique source of information. These platforms often feature discussion, debates, and personal insights from a wide range of basketball enthusiasts and experts. The perspectives found here can highlight aspects that might not be immediately apparent from statistical analysis alone, such as fan perception, underrated impacts of the rule change, and the comparison with other rule changes in the sports. In conducting the research, I will employ t-tests to compare the main offensive metrics before and after the hand-checking rule implementation. These statistical methods will help to determine if there is a significant difference in players' performance attributed to the rule change. And that's it. Thanks for your watching.